Well, here I am, sitting in my car, going nowhere. You'll know the feeling during this lockdown period. No wonder the price of oil's fallen through the floor, when none of us are going anywhere much. Someone said to me the other day, I look forward to my weekly shopping expedition just for an outing. How sad am I? They said. Well, we're really not travelling anything like as much as we were. The nightly statistics that some of us see show that all vehicle use has vastly reduced in this time of constriction and containment. Our passage today is a psalm which will be incredibly well known to you, probably the best known psalm of all, Psalm 23. I was struck reading it the other day that it had lots of movement in it, lots of journeying type metaphors. I hadn't really noticed it quite before, and I must have read it thousands of times and preached on it so much, not just on the context of funerals, but on other occasions as well. So Psalm 23 has about guiding us in paths of righteousness. As we travel along life's journey, God wants to guide us. And then in times of sadness, which some of you may be feeling right now, times of difficulty, even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, even though things are really difficult, even as I move through periods like that, God is with me. And he's going to let things follow me all the days of my life, his goodness and mercy and love. There's so much about movement and moving at a time when we can't move very far. We certainly can't walk very far, exercise during the day, of course, but preferably fairly briefly. We're not supposed to take unnecessary car journeys. The 20th and 21st centuries seen an explosion in transport. We've been able to travel by train and car, by plane, all over the world in ways that past generations simply didn't have access to. So this is a strange time when we're forced into a situation of stillness, of waiting for the lockdown to end, not moving. And that may cause us high levels of frustration. And I know that for myself, entering into this fourth week of lockdown here in the UK, it's beginning to make me feel a little bit antsy and edgy and wanting to get back to quote life again. So how can this psalm reassure you as you read it, or even recite it in your mind from memory, if you've been a Christian any length of time? Well, in the movements of life, God guides us, is with us, blesses us, his love and mercy follow us. But he is also with us in the stationary stillness which most of us are having enforced upon us. He makes us lie down in green pastures, still, waiting, resting, physically, emotionally, spiritually, needing to be restored. The Good Shepherd wants to restore us today in this time of enforced stillness. So may this psalm be an encouragement to you if you're feeling a deep sense of loss, a loss of a loved one, the loss of freedom, the loss of opportunity, the loss of connectivity with family and friends. In this sense of loss, the loss of travelling along life's journey in the normal way, may you know what it is to lie down in green pastures, to be restored in your soul, and to know that this is the God who's going to be with you all the days of your life, and then will dwell, living stationary at peace in his house forever and ever. God bless you in the Shepherd's Psalm today.